Hey and welcome to this new video of Symfony 3. So in the previous video we learned how to create a database and a table, and in this video we will learn how to manipulate this database. Let's start by creating. To go to cancel post controller, and here we will create a new method or a new function of to permit us to persist in a database. Persist, that means to add to the database or to our table. So public, let's start public function, let's name it create, and with the action for you can name it as you want. The importance to not forget the action after the name. And to create or to persist in a table we need two services. So the first service is doctrine, and basically doctrine it's how we can connect with or manipulate. It helps us manipulate and connect with database. For we want to persist is create, it's what's doing now, delete, get, or the other request with database or the table, and the other it's the manager. So basically because we can be connected with a different database, for example one in cloud, another in the other service or other server, and stuff like that. So the manager help us to connect with one database or help us connect with database and manipulate it. So now we want to create a new line in this table, or to add new information to our post table. So we will use the one that we create here in entity. So to use that, let's first use it in here. So use blog bundle, and go here, we can find blog bundle entity post, semicolon at the end, and here let's initialize it with new things, new variable. So post equal new post, and we are using constructor that he generated in with this post, with this entity post. And now, but if we go back and see in the post in entity, we see that all its variable it's encapsulated with private, so we can connect to them directly, but we see here that set and get are public, so we will go through this set and get. So let's go in here and start post with the get title, here it is, and let's use for example title 1. Same for description and same for active also. So get description and description 1, and post get active, and since active is boolean, so we need to give it 1 or 0. Let's give it 1. And now let's go to our first service, which is doctrine. So let's we'll create a new variable, and we name it doctrine. You can name it whatever you want. So doctrine equal this get doctrine, and here it is, and inside this doctrine we will find the other service or the manager. I will name it manager, again, for the name you can name it what you want. And here we said that this manager it's inside doctrine, so doctrine dot get manager dot doctrine get manager. Here he can accept a parameter. For example, if we can parameter of the database or the parameter of the database, but if we leave it empty, he will take this configuration in here by default, or he will take this configuration in here. So let's leave it empty and let us tell him or make him to choose this parameter. And now let's persist the database. So manager, and inside this manager it has a function named persist, and inside this it tells us to persist an object, or what to persist, or what to add in the database. And we wanted to add this post, so here post. But now till now we still the table will still be empty. Why? Because now we just tell him that we want to persist, but we need to validate. And to validate we do another function in the manager, it's called flush. So flush, and now it will be created, because now we tell him that we want to persist and we validate. So for the moment I will comment this, I will back to it again, I will save. And here in functions, since we use this action, that means we will use annotation. So for the annotation I will just copy this and paste it in here, and I will change that to post create. Let's save now. And you need to remember a very important thing in Symfony, that in Symfony every function needs to return something. So let's return just a response. So new response, yeah, it's for HTTP foundation, and let's use for example data created. Enter, and let's go now and check into navigation, or in navigator. Now here in our navigator, if we go to this path, post slash create, so post slash create, if we hit enter, we will show the response. I need to generate server bin start server console server 2.1. After that I will refresh the page, and normally, so now we will refresh and we will show the response. Yeah, data creates, but does it really create? So here, if we go to here post, if we go to data, refresh, still nothing. Why? Because we say that it's still not validate. So now if I validate, and an error here, it's set and not get, because I want to update something and not to get it. So set. Now let's save, let's refresh. It will also be data created, but now the data will create. So here, so as you see, title 1, description 1 as active 1. the one that we create in here. So now if we want to optimize more this writing, so I will go here and just type em is mean entity manager, and here from doctrine I will get manager. Yeah, so now I will delete this and change that to em. Let's save it. Now I will change this to title 2 and description 2. Save. And now if I refresh this page, I need to have 2 fields or 2 data in here. So refresh, data created also. And now if I come here and refresh, see 2 title 2, description 2, and the active we leave it 1, so that's why it creates with 1. So this is all for this video. See you next.